Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. Last episode we finally completed our circuit. We went through every single realm, we spent all of our emblems, or as many as we could, to buy as many keys as we could, well except for Regalis, but I'm sure we will see our Spider Queen soon in this episode. And now, finally, in this episode, we're gonna be able to do some random realms once again and generally not have to worry too much about, other distractions like buying keys, spending emblems, because we're just gonna play normally. Now, next episode, I think I misspoke at the end of last episode because I was having a weird, dyslexic moment. I keep, flipping the numbers around when I'm, trying to remember which episode number we're on, because we're in the 370s, but when I was trying to remember, I was saying 730 instead of 370. And then I totally confused myself. But I think another thing I confused myself on was I said we would do Ascensions at 379 and 380. I think instead I'll do it at 378 and 379. So that 380 we can then start our next circuit. Our next Ascensions, of course, are going to be the Druid and the Engineer, but we'll do those probably in the next episode. So we're just going to have a grand total of one episode where we're just playing a regular game before we go back to Ascensions. And then once all the Ascensions are done, then it'll be done for good. Last episode was also great because we found, I think, 6 more cards, completing the Cerberus card set, and finding a whole bunch more cards in random loot. And hopefully we find some good stuff in this episode as well. Fletcher, fail to dodge, take less damage. That could be... Ooh. Where'd that go? When you fail to dodge attacks, I think that's only from attacks, though. But, I mean, that's still nice. Alright. Alright, let's just get going. We're running all our projects. What's our Rune of Prophecies looking like? It's looking decent. We gotta kill some life creatures, nature, chaos. Alright, we'll do it. Let's finally go back to the Arachnid Nest, where we can do another boss fight. Like we usually do, but which we hadn't been doing because we were instead trying to get through all the realms. Yeah, okay, there's no extra traits in this realm, so we're good. 8 enemies and a master. Perhaps a rare master. We found a couple of those in the last 3 episodes. We found the Mimic Master a couple times. In fact, we found him for the 10th. Ooh, resistant to debuffs is kind of bad. Yeah, we found the Mimic Master for the 10th time, I believe. Sorry, not the Mimic, the Dumpling Master for the 10th time. We've also found the Mimic Master more than 10 times. So that's, immediately got a nether stone to, document. So yeah, we found the Dumpling Master for the 10th time, and now the only rare masters we need to find, only in huge air quotes, we need to find the Elemental Master 4 more times, the God Spawn Master 5 more times. And the Construct Master a whopping 8 more times. Oh god. Whoa, of course we're gonna be dealing with the Vulpas while they have a resisted debuff, and while they have a 21% chance of resisting our damage. Oh, okay, this is kind of a garbage realm. If I'm being honest with you guys, this is kind of a, I mean, it's not awful, but it's annoying. It's very annoying. Anyway, bit more favor with every god. Haven't hit a new favor rank with any of them, but that's okay. Creatures have burst out. Let's punish them for that. Oh, there's our master. Oh, we get the bad outcome out of this. That's okay. Alright, so what are we gonna do? We're on page 13 now. Get some Valor Chimeras. I'll hit the Nether boss in just a second, because I'm trying to find the final debuff that will snare the enemies. Is that a nemesis? There's a nemesis creature up there, so I'll go back around and kill them. Oh yeah, it's good fighting enemies after you have a snare already on them. So in case it's a master fight, it then frees you up. You don't have to, I mean, you don't have to do snare to begin with, but it does make things more convenient by stopping the enemy from taking turns, and just generally the fight doesn't go quite as long. Alright. So we found 6 cards last episode. What sort of luck are we gonna have in this episode? You know what, let's go ahead and buy another key. Already donated. Yeah, sure, let's hit this dude as well, and let's make our way through this realm. Let's, you know, I'm just gonna take out the Arachnolis Master. I'm kinda okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm casting the wrong spell. I didn't need to dispel anything. No. I'm just a little rusty today. Alright, let me just do a bit of that. Let me cast Clayman. Let me do Feign Death. So annoying when enemies just don't take damage. It's... You know what, let's not complain about that too much. Let's just get through this realm. I mean, I'm gonna complain about it a little. The problem with giving enemies just a flat chance of resisting any damage they ever take means, like, there's... like, difficulty modifiers are nice when you can plan for them, and you can't plan for, oh, maybe the enemy's just gonna get really lucky and avoid all your damage. That's not the I think that's not the kind of thing that makes for a fun modifier. Like, literally everything else on this list. Reflect damage, most enemy fusions, enemies resurrecting. Well, maybe I should complain more often, because it seems that often when I'm complaining, the game seems to take pity on me by throwing a card, by tossing a card in my direction. So, by the way, that was the final card in the Chimera card set. Now our nether stones are more powerful. Alright, I guess that's good. But yeah, just to quickly finish my thought. Like, there's nothing... Like, you can skew the odds in your direction by hitting the enemy with something that does damage over multiple hits or like multiple instances of damage. But you can't really do anything if every once in a while the enemy's just gonna get lucky and is gonna resist every single instance of damage it would have taken. And that does occasionally happen. Right, let's take out Vitya. Okay, is this the one where you're gonna cast like 1 billion spells? Yeah, shit. Immune to damage. God, okay. Let's not let you take your stupid turn. Let's do a bit more of this. Do a bit more of this. Do a bit more of this. And we might have enough to finish them, we'll see. Please. Oh, and one of them resisted the damage. Luckily, the corpse explosion killed them. Because otherwise that would have been really annoying. Yeah. This is another one of those bosses which I don't think works very well with the game's own mechanics. Because most of these spells not only aren't damaging us, but I don't think they could damage us. Because let's look through the battle history. Because at some point we would have been told damage too many times. Stillfire Gemling has already cast too many times in this turn, so they're hitting the cap for the number of spells that they're casting. And if you have yeah, see, I think all of them hit that cap. Night Velvet Gemling, White Star Gemling, if they're all hitting that cap, right? Then that seems to me that this boss, like, either you need to raise the cap for how many spells enemies can cast, or you need to change this fight so that they're not trying to cast that many spells. Otherwise, it's just it doesn't make sense, right? That a boss would try to do something that the game isn't allowing it to do. At least, that is how I feel. Right, so... we actually do have a segment of the realm that is unexplored. Before we go in, let's take a look at... We need to farm some life creatures. And also some nature creatures, so the life creatures could be... the Crusaders. Alright, let's get some... this is gonna be annoying. Let's get some Dusk Crusaders. Because I don't want to deal with the... like, repelling. Especially in a realm where Enemies are already having an annoying chance to avoid our damage. So, we had an early card drop this episode. That's exactly the kind of a morale boost that can carry you through an entire episode. Ooh, and there's a nemesis creature up there, so we should probably swing around and take it out. But let's see what's in this part of the realm. Ooh, there's another agile group, but they didn't last long. Right, take out these guys. I think that's enough life creatures killed. Yep, now we just gotta kill some nature creatures. There's a bunch of random squids or octopuses. Octopi? Some sea creatures have wandered their way into this cave. We helpfully well, I mean, we killed them basically. That seems to be our solution for most problems. You're lost in a cave? Well, I mean, if you're dead, you won't be lost anymore, right? That makes sense, right? Somehow. Anyway, let's kill that nemesis creature that we spotted earlier, and then let's make our way to the next realm. So this has been a productive realm. Card obtained, boss killed, and overall just oh god, so you see twice in a row they like just didn't take damage. There's literally nothing we could do about it. Alright. Do we have to go back home for anything? I don't think so. Wait, what are we doing? God spawn, what? Hang on, what? Hang on a second. Why am I doing a God spawn project? What? Hang on a second. Am I doing this in place of like an actual useful project? I was like, what is going on? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. So what do we need to do for this Rune of Prophecies? An experiment mission. Are we not running an experiment mission? We are. So what am I... I'm so confused. What's going on? What? Okay, so we're not doing a training mission, and we usually have training missions running. What? Hang on. Oh, whoa. What's going on? Okay, so I don't think we need to do any specific projects for this Rune of Prophecies. But if we did, we would have wasted a lot of time. Yeah, that was I think what probably happened was I was probably trying to do one of these projects, but then I accidentally swapped over to the next page. Anyway, let's do a training mission. Let's start a training mission, because I want to stockpile more scrolls. Yeah, let's look at our fortune bonus, and Let's go do another realm, why don't we? I'm glad I caught that. Otherwise, it would have been... I mean... Otherwise, I would have just assumed that, oh, there's some other useful project going on, but the Godspawn mission would have never ended because you need to buy that material for 50 emblems to actually finish it and hand it in. Okay, so I'm glad we got that sorted out. Anyway, let's finally do some random realms. Let's enjoy this freedom. Let's not get, you know, frustrated or annoyed because this is our one episode of, like I said, our one episode of freedom before we go back to doing Ascensions. Not that there's anything wrong with doing Ascensions, but once we're done with Ascensions, we'll again have to do a circuit going through all of the realms. What are they? What's going on? Oh, I think the Inquisitor did something. Like debuffed us and made us lose our turns because a bunch of our creatures were frozen. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. From left tipping scales. That's good. Anything that gives us more treasure is a very nice bonus. Alright, let's keep on moving. Alright. Alright. See, if I had known that... Ooh, hey, 200 favor, that's nice. If I had known that we were gonna get that kind of a treasure bonus, I would not have interacted with that set of scales near the beginning. Okay. I would not have interacted with that set of scales. I don't know if it was a right or a left-leaning scale. There's one way to figure out, though, and that is, let me look at Arimaki's bonus. So I think right tipping scales are the ones that reduce, sorry, that debuff enemies. I mean, there's no point doing, you know, complicated deductive reasoning when we'll literally just find out when we find the next set of scales in this very realm. So left tipping, I assume, means that the left side is heavier, like it's tipping towards the left. And it gave us an emblem as well. And a buff. No treasure though, so I guess we just got really unlucky. Alright. Alright, let's get some dryads, because we need to kill some nature creatures. Where are they? Where are they? What? Oh, they were a little bit farther ahead. Alright. Alright. The enemies are fused with the Yetis, which I think sometimes is gonna cause our creatures to be frozen, which in turn is gonna sometimes cause them to lose their turns, which can be annoying, but ultimately not that big of a deal. And I cannot help but notice that this master is not a construct master. You're the cherub master. Cherubs are defensive creatures that use powerful barriers. Okay, let's just try and get this done early. I think they're dead. I think they're done for. Ooh, not quite, because none of our other spells went off. We didn't get a Star Pact. That would have killed them, but that's okay. Enemies being invisible would be annoying to deal with if we had the kind of spell where you have to manually target an enemy. Luckily, Rabid Dementia, just you blindly attack and you hit whatever enemy is unlucky enough to be in your way. Anyway, we have 2 bookshelves to attend to, and a bunch of these creatures to kill, and then we'll be good. We are at 27 minutes, and we found our second card drop. Oh boy. Okay, so this is gonna be another fun episode. Our second card drop in a row from farming, by the way, which is very nice. Alright, what's in this? Nothing. What's in this? Nothing. Now the question is, like, should I be spending emblems as I'm going through these realms? And I think the answer is no, because we're gonna do the circuit anyway after we do the next set of ascensions. So let's not give ourselves added sources of stress. This episode is meant to be a nice, chill, relaxing episode with no obligations before we... Yes, okay, now doubloons grant... Now we're getting somewhere. So if anybody's at 58, you're gonna be getting a pilgrimage. There we go. Any second now. $388 is good enough to take into another random realm. And are we done killing nature creatures? Yes, we are. So we can just kill. We haven't found a single riddle dwarf, really. I mean, I guess it hasn't been that long since we started this rune. Oh god, are you serious? That's okay. That's okay. Are they resistant to debuffs? What? Excuse me, what's going on? Wait, what? Why are these guys... Oh no, I think these are, Oh, these guys are boss creatures, of course. Of course. That's why they are resistant to debuffs. I was, freaking out for no reason. Alright. Oh god, seriously? Oh, ho, 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 but they... Oh, that's hilarious. Protected creatures with the Malice Harpy. Oh, that is one of the most satisfying things I have seen in this entire game. That is... listen, that might be the single most satisfying thing that I've seen in the however many hundreds of hours I've been playing, running into some stupid protected creatures with extra traits, but they had the Malice Harpy trait, so they killed half of their own party, and then even though they're only taking 25% damage, so many corpse explosions are coming their way that even their stupid protection affix wasn't enough to save them. Oh man, that just felt so good. That felt so good, man. It was so unexpected too. It was like I was like, ugh, these guys, I'm gonna have to spend a turn getting rid of their extra traits as well, and then and then they all just died. Oh man, that was amazing. That was so good. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep things going. So we've already found 2 cards this episode. Despite not having... Oh, that was annoying. I was gonna say, despite not having any great luck with loot from chests, etc. We found 2 cards from just farming creatures. So, yeah, just an overall good time. So, I do think we need to kill chaos creatures. So that's as good a reason as any to start getting some ethereal clutchers on the field. And despite the fact that we've got extra traits, I think the rest of this realm is fine. Like, they're not resistant to debuffs, they're not just randomly avoiding our damage. As long as they're not shuffling the timeline, which occasionally happens. Because even if you're like, oh, it's a 1 in more than 1,000 chance of them getting any one specific trait. But when they all have 4 extra traits, suddenly that turns into 24 out of 1,000, which is still low, but high enough that it'll happen with annoying regularity, that you'll get into a fight and enemies will happen to have that one trait that annoys you. And if there's more than one trait that annoys you, which is definitely true, then it's an even higher chance that you'll run into somebody that has something really dumb. So, you know, like these guys had Ridelings, which was annoying. It would have been really annoying had the battle gone any longer. Here's another person who annoyingly, is not the construct master. Please. Alright. So we'll do it like this. And then we'll try and finish them. I think they're done. That gives us the 9th victory against the Wisps. So that's nice. Yeah, let's kill a few of these dudes. And let's go. Let's go. So far this episode we have found 2 cards, no skins, no rare masters. But yeah, 2 cards is still for however long there remain cards to be found. Finding cards will be a thing to celebrate. And the other thing is, I don't think there are any sources of favor left in this realm, so I don't think we're gonna be able to hit rank 60 with the Tenebrous, I wanna say. Tenebrous is the Bastion of the Void. Erebus is the Path of the Damned. I think I'm starting to get a hang of this. Alright. Alright. 5 more enemies. Hearty enemies. Let's see how we do against them. I think they might have also shuffled the timeline. Yep, because my Animatus and Mimic are all the way at the bottom. Please. There we go. What? Another crappy netherstone, that's okay. Excuse me, what? Like what's happening? I have no idea what happened in that battle. Excuse me, what happened? Blank slate, okay, but then what? Oh, blind, right, okay. Oh, yeah, see, that was kind of dumb, and it only happened because they had extra traits. So even when you make plans, sometimes the extra traits will do something at the start of combat that cannot be undone by simply casting blank slate, which is what makes them really, really annoying. Right, so there's 2 enemies, might as well kill them both, assuming the other one is close by. And you're close enough. And let's continue. And we have a false god fight. Which is going to take us back to the arachnid nest. Okay, come on. $438 feels pretty good to me. And let's go. Yeah, sounds nice. And then we've got another boss fight after that. We're at a 40 minutes into the episode. Alright, it's decent. Got 8 enemies, alright. Decent. Now we have 9 enemies because I just summoned another Nemesis creature. That's okay. Oh, we don't need blank slate anymore. So let me quickly fix that. Alright. Okay, I guess we're gonna make this fight annoying. Elves are great at foiling foe strategies. I should have... You know what? It's okay. Yeah, I should have snared them, because now they're gonna be really dumb. But I think we'll be fine if we just do this. There we go. That is our 57th win, and in their loot they even felt generous enough to give us a card. Okay, that's lovely. Because you do get some random loot at the end. Well, not entirely random. It has a high chance of giving you the sigil for the master you fight. And then for the 5th victory, it gives you a costume and it shows up as part of that loot. But the rest of the loot is random and it can contain things like nether stones and cards, and those guys, despite the fact I don't know what elves are doing collecting smog cards, but I'm glad we were able to take that off their hands. Ooh, protected enemies again. That's gonna be annoying, but it's fine. Right. Let's take... Come on. Let's take out these guys. Okay. Oh, we haven't had great luck with the bonuses. Are you serious? Oh my god. Like, we have to take this, but this fight is going to be so annoying. He's going to have a 20% chance to avoid damage. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, we have to do it, right? We like the loot. Excuse me, what? Oh, you're silenced. Fucking hell, man. That was stupid. Anyway. Got 4 more enemies to track down. There's one of them. There's another one. There's the third one, and I believe there should be just one more enemy after that. Now the good news about this fight, the one good thing is I don't think this guy is immune to any source of damage. How do I see? Oh, I have to look at the runes. Yeah, he's not immune to any source of damage, so we can still hit him with everything. He's just gonna be first of all, only taking 10% at a time, and second of all, having a chance to avoid damage. But listen, we had to do it. We had to take it for the loot. And let's see how that goes for us. I guess we must have summoned this guy after the portal spawned. Sure, whatever. Yeah, let's go in. It's gonna be annoying, but we will get it dealt with. Let's get some. Yeah, get some of this action going on. We need to snare this guy again. Just trying to get a lucky snare going off, but looks like it's not going to happen, so let me just do it manually. Oh, whoa. Or I could have just waited a turn. Could have literally just waited a turn. Now, I actually think Feign Death could be fun, but I think Rabid Dementia, because it happens twice and because area of effect things can happen, such as Star Pact. Yeah, exactly. And then that triggers oh, fuck off! Really, he's resurrecting. Oh no, that's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. Oh god, come on. There we go. It wasn't even that bad in the end. It makes fights really straightforward when you can hit these guys with every source of damage without being constrained. And in the end, we were indeed able to take him down. Right, inverted. I don't know. That's a timeline thing. Mystify is fun. Stat changes persist through death. We have another way of doing it. With the retention, the Windrunner trait. Third turn frozen? That seems pointless. So, out of all of these, gaining defense after resurrecting seems fun. I'll take that. Do we get anything useful? We get a nether stone that's just gonna give us a bunch of piety. Okay. Take a picture of that and oop. And let's move on. And you know what? Let's summon some ethereal clutchers. So relatively small realms. I might even just like kill all of these guys. If like assuming none of them give me the card. Yeah, let's do a bit of farming this episode, because we did have good luck earlier on. Got 2 cards from farming, and then found 1 more in random loot. Like, we've been on a very good series of episodes when it comes to farming cards. I think we had like 6, and then 4, and then 6 again. Like at a certain point, I just lost count, and we found 3. Oh, we're even gonna get a special skin. Am I? It looks. It looks just like a regular ethereal clutcher. Am I missing something, or what? Red. Oh, I guess it's just a color-based thing. I guess that makes sense. If it's purely a color-based thing, then oh yeah, it's literally just a red clutcher. Okay. Well, a skin is a skin, even if it looks exactly like one of the regular creatures. I do like the color scheme, though. It very much fits in with our party's color scheme. Alright, 3 more here. And let's get this done. By the way, I haven't mentioned it yet, but I did roll the Goblet of Trials at the end. No, well, after the end of last episode. I did it off screen. So, it should be... Hang on, who is this? Like, why is this guy glowing? It's another special skin! What? I had a feeling that this was going to be a skin because he looked different. The only way it would look different is if the front and center creature is different. The only way the front and center creature would be different, given that they literally are all the same creature, is if they had a special... Well, that's a huge windfall to get from just one group of summons. What? Where are they? So, this is what we got. This is a Death Grip. It's a clutcher that looks like a skull, I guess. Alright. So, no card, but 2 skins, which is way better than 1 card. Like, 1 skin would be better than 1 card. 2 skins is just outrageously good luck to have. And then there's 1 more. He's up there. Well, I'm glad I did that farming. I'm glad I did that farming. Farming has been paying off dividends in this episode. Alright, let's set a new bounty. We just killed Mindworm, so let's kill whoever's next. Nebodar, sure. And then Saint Althea. Just cycle through the list, I guess. And let's do our final round. No? I thought we were gonna have a boss fight. I guess not. Oh, we're at 1599. We're not at 1600 yet. Let's see if we can do like 2 more. I want to do one more boss fight before I end this episode, before we go back to the Ascensions. Oh my god, come on. This is taking a while. $350 exactly. We'll take it. I also, just to prove to you, and also kind of to prove to myself, the Goblet of Trials is indeed. Have we only done 4 realms this episode? Maybe that's true. Anyway, let's go on and do another random realm, I guess. And then we'll end off by doing the Arachnid Nest again. %35% chance to resist damage. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, really? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, okay. 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 Well, at least we got one of these with a bunch of dumplings. I think we have an objective to kill a dumpling, and it's been completed. And we're gonna kill 5 more for good measure. Sorry, 4 more. 5 in total. Gain a chunk of levels. Probably don't really need the levels, but I'll take them. And finally, bam. Alright, let's keep things moving. Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be a realm. You know what, let me get something sorted out. Where's the list of realm properties? Where is the list of... Is it under reference lists? Right, there we go. What does bad luck do? So when one of your creatures turns, any random effects are rerolled. Okay. What does good luck do for the enemies? Any random effects that fail to activate. I think this might be applying possibly. Oh no. Oh. I think good luck might be applying to their chance to resist damage, maybe? Or maybe not. I don't know if it counts as a random effect. Regardless, sometimes when enemies are resisting damage, it can feel like they're getting really, really lucky. And maybe it genuinely is, you know, that sometimes they're just getting that many damage dodges in a row. Or I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe. Regardless, I don't like it. I don't like it. But despite not liking it, I'm gonna get some of these dudes on the field. Okay, please stop. Okay. Okay, please. Please stop. They're fused with Valkyries, which is sometimes going to be annoying because I think one of the Valkyries like tries to attack you based on some trigger, and then that'll waste your time. But most of the time I think we should be fine. Yeah, see, trying to attack us there. Just wasting our time. Anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have done so much summoning in this round because because I have one more realm to do after this. Right, so let's I don't think we can hit another favor rank in this round. Although it would have been nice to see what the level 60 bonus is. As we've seen in some of the other rounds, it is possible to get treasure boosting bonuses for some of them. Please stop. Thank you. Alright. Do we have the thing that these guys need? No, no, I don't. I need to find the thing for them. Alright, let's get this done. And we must have donated, yeah. I'm pretty good at not forgetting to donate. I'm pretty good at that. I mean, there's tons of other things that I'm awful at remembering. But at least with making donations, it's become second nature to me at this point. Alright. Buried treasure. Nothing great. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to the guy in the bottom right to deliver this crab helmet. And then we're gonna have to do one more round, which I am insistent on doing. I do want to do one more boss fight. Even if it means a slightly longer episode, at least it'll be more time spent enjoying the regular realms. Like, I talk about doing Ascensions as though, like, I'm going to jail. Like, oh, I'm just enjoying my freedom. And it's not that bad. Like, obviously I'm being a little bit melodramatic, but out of the things that I enjoy the most in this game, it's the regular rounds. And the Ascensions, I'm really only... The main reason I'm doing it is is for the unlocks. Which is fine, you know? It's perfectly legitimate to do a thing in a game for purely instrumental reasons. The other thing is, like, there's so many classes in this game, and so even doing the Ascensions feels like, oh, it's such an insignificant percentage of the overall stuff that needs to be done. As we get closer to the end of the Ascensions, I think I'll start enjoying them a bit more. It's like when there's only like 12 of them left. Anyway, let's not forget to do this. Are we gonna get treasure or just some favor? We are gonna get treasure, okay. Okay, now... let's go to our final realm and take out Impington. That's a lot of time and power that we've spent the last couple realms, I believe. 378 is good enough, though. And let's go to the Arachnid Nest. How are we for time? Probably like an hour 15-ish. Oh, an hour 8 minutes. Not as long as I thought. So let's get this final realm done. Decent collection of realm properties. Annoying enemy to start out with. But that's okay, alright. Okay, we're just gonna get some notoriety and nothing else. Oh no, you lost your lives, whatever, in a single bet. That's sounds like a you problem. Sounds like you need to make better life choices, you know? Alright, this is a regular nether boss round, so we can freely summon people at the candle if we want to. Come on, man. I get so annoyed whenever we open those cocoons and it's just a bunch of... Here's the other thing. Isn't the implication that, like, the guy who gives you treasure from the cocoon, the implication surely is that they're trapped inside the cocoon and you're letting them out. So, like, these other creatures that are attacking us, like, we're rescuing them, and they're so ungrateful that they're just attacking us. Also, why are mites so tanky? Like, every time I fight these guys, it's like, you need to be so... Like, your offense needs to be so much stronger compared to so many other types of creatures. Like, compare these guys to bats, for example. Anyway, let's have the Dread White deal with them. Oh, fuck off. How did they get their health back? What are they fused with? Whatever. It's over. It's done. Also, that was our second nether realm. We're done with that. We also need to just find... We haven't found a single riddle dwarf, okay? We just need to find like one more pandemonium shrine. That would be nice. Anyway. Let's just make our way through, and then we can call it good. Alright. On page 13, let's get some clutchers on the field. Alright. Okay, that's kind of pointless. It took us right back to where we started. Alright, nothing there. Alright, let's find this nether boss. Who are we? Impington. Easy fight. Nothing too special about him. I think he does you kill him once and he tries to come back as a stronger version, but I don't know if you can just like stop him from resurrecting. That I don't remember. That I don't remember. So we should be able to just have him... Ooh, hey, dumpling. Damn it, we let him escape. There we go. So we should be able to have the boss just be on fire. I don't think he'll be able to avoid that. Then the question is he going to be able to resurrect? Because I kind of like seeing the resurrected, upgraded version of him in the fight. It's funny. Do we need to find buried treasure? We do. All right. All right. All right. Let's get Mr. Impington dealt with. Hee hey ho ha. Still hasn't realized he still hasn't realized that you can't understand him. That's actually kind of cute. Anyway, let's see if maybe the animatus can get this done. Second star pack might be able to... Oh, close, but not quite. This is gonna be able to kill them, though. Is he gonna come back? Oh no, he doesn't resurrect. That's actually kind of sad. I guess one of the side effects of having burn their corpses and Firestarter is that you no longer see the second phase of the Impington fight, because it just... He has to die, and then he is resurrected specifically as the upgraded version. And if he's not allowed to resurrect, then it doesn't happen. I feel like the game should... And that's our ninth... the achievement for our ninth victory against him. I feel like the game should make an exception for Impington. That him coming back isn't classified as a resurrection. Like, he just has a... just like in a scripted way, just like spawns in as a different enemy or something, because it's really funny. I like it. Anyway, we do need to find some buried treasure, I do believe. I do believe. Right, agile creatures, hopefully we have some way to kill one of them. I guess we do. There we go. Now what are we waiting for? Experiment mission, one more Pando Shrine, and missions of any type. So hopefully, as we're completing this experiment mission, we can find one more. We're not going to find 5 riddle dwarves if we haven't even found one, so we'll have to leave that incomplete. What else? What else? Let's just kill this. Actually, there's a little bit more left to explore in this realm. Okay. How are we for time? We are an hour 18. So, let me summon some clutchers. Kill one of them, summon one more group, and then we'll go around the realm killing these guys and talking about what my upcoming plans are, because I think that's I like to do it that way, because we're at the end of the episode. There's nothing else to be, like, nothing major to be done. There's just you know, we go back home and we start wrapping up, and then yeah, kill some creatures before I end the realm. So what is my plan? I've already mentioned that we're going to be doing 4 more Ascensions over the next 2 episodes. 2 Ascensions per episode. And then from episodes 380 onwards, we're going to be doing more, we're going to be going back to doing the regular realms, but we're going to be going through them in order, like without doing random realms, to make sure we hit all of them and buy all of the keys. Doing I'm not going to get too into the math, but doing 4 sets of Ascensions will give us doing 4 sets of Ascensions will give us enough keys to do 2 sets of Ascensions, because like you get 60 keys, or the equivalent of 60 keys. You get 40 emblems per boss, which is if you spend all of it on keys, it turns out to be 2 keys per boss. That's 60 keys, and you need 30 keys per individual ascension. It's slightly less in practice than what we need for sets of ascensions, because we expect to waste the occasional key, you know, either through a misclick, fighting the wrong boss that we don't need to fight, or the more likely thing is when we're using the fermented hops party that the enemies are just gonna do something annoying, because that party, I haven't really bothered to actually turn it into a strong party. It's like, I just cannot be bothered to put in the mental effort. I'm sure there are things you could do with that party where if it turns out that the enemy has a Pumpkin King, you can deal with that. Or if it turns out that the enemies are attacking or casting outside of their turns, it makes you more resilient and you just don't, like, you don't just immediately die. I'm sure there are ways, but I'm just not interested in turning that into, like, because it's a lot of effort for saving maybe what amounts to like 10 minutes of time total, if you consider the time that's saved by, okay, so you went into a fight, you got instantly killed, or you forfeited. That set you back 30 seconds. How many times is this even gonna happen, right? 10 to 20 minutes you'd save at most if you turn that into an actual, like, a party that can kill everything. Versus potentially hours that I'd have to spend being like, okay, how do these defensive things interact with each other? What offensive thing can I give myself to reduce enemy defense? And it's just not worth it. Like, saving keys, on the other hand, is more valuable, but even then, like, we'll have the keys that we need, right? It's gonna happen. So anyway, next episode we're gonna be doing Ascensions, so I might as well prepare myself. Yeah, you know what? We'll hand in this Rune of Prophecies after we're done with the Ascensions. We'll continue on some regular rounds. So we're going to be painfully close to handing in the Goblet of Trials, but it's not going to quite happen because we only did 6 rounds and not 7. That's a shame. Anyway, before we end, we do of course have to do this. And there's a couple more that we need to crush. Shimmering Ornament at 206. And a Shimmering Orb at 315. Okay. I think that's it, unless there's a... Yeah, no, I think that's it. Okay. We are done. Actually, wait. Let's be intelligent about this. Let's swap to our next 2 specializations. Put in the anointments that we need. See, let me see something. Nah. I was gonna do some complicated thing, but we're not doing anything in this episode. We're just Oh, right, right, right. I was like, why do we have these anointments? It's because we killed one boss with the fermented hops party. I wish there was a way to, like, clear all anointments. But it's okay. Reaver Onslaught. And Cleric Inner Light is, and I think that's all of the anointments. That's all of the anointments. And swap to the correct party. The classic Gate of the Gods party. And we will also swap to the next specialization after that, the Engineer. You already have the creatures that you need, but you don't have the anointments. So let me get those for you. There we go. And you know what? Just because I'm obsessive about stuff like this, I'll swap to the Druid because we'll do the Druid first. And we'll be ready to get going with some Ascensions in the next episode. Alright, now let's reflect on what was accomplished this episode. We found some good stuff. We found 3 cards, takes us to 740. And we also found 2 skins from the same group of creatures that we summoned. There were some Clutcher skins, Death Grip and Red-Handed. Both of them actually would go really well with the sort of red and black look. Well, not with this party, but the red and black look we have with our animator party. So that would be nice if we ever have Clutchers in our party, which we probably won't, but you know what, that's okay. The important thing is excuse me, that skins are rare, very rare forms of loot, and we found 2 of them in addition to the 3 cards. We are also at 44 emblems with Regalis, alright? So she's hopefully gonna help us out with our quest to get more keys. And speaking of keys, how many are we at? 313. Okay. Okay. So I think that leaves us well placed to start some more Ascensions. We've already killed 1, so that's 1 that we won't need to do, but the others will indeed need to be done. Okay, with all of that said and done, I think it's time to draw this episode to a close. It's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode as well. And until then, take care.